The Reds began their FA Cup campaign with a home tie against North West County's First Division side Cheadle Town, and it was a first meeting between the two teams since the visitors knocked the Reds out of last season's League Cup. In a game with plenty of chances, the first half saw a lacklustre AFC Liverpool somehow not punished by a Cheadle Town side who would rue not taking at least one of their chances. Had Cheadle Town captain Paul Wally shown better control when getting onto the end of James Heath's cross, then surely he would have opened the scoring early on. Then Stephen Longrig in the Reds' goal was forced to stretch himself fully to prevent James Horan from finding the far corner. Even more guilty of wasting a gilt-edged opportunity was Ben Connolly when he failed to get enough on his header after James Horan hooked the ball across the face of an unguarded goal after Anthony Trucker flicked on Luke Pearson's long throw-in. James Horan then had half a chance following a neat 1-2 that forced Stephen Longrig to come rushing to the edge of his area, and though the keeper did enough to close out the first opportunity, the Cheadle Town striker got a second bite at the cherry but failed to get his shot on target. The best chance the Reds could muster shortly before the break was this half volley from the edge of the area by Paul Brown. 15 seconds into the second half, it seemed as though the indifferent Reds' performance would continue as a mistake by Darren Torpey allowed James Horan the chance to fire towards Stephen Longrig's near post. And shortly afterwards it was Stephen Longrig once again who was on hand to prevent James Horan finding the opening goal. Having not been in the game for a good half an hour before and after the break, AFC Liverpool took the lead against the run of play on 54 minutes. Sean Harris fed John Lawless down the inside left channel, and the striker's cross-come shot was turned in at the far post by an unmarked Paul Brown. Cheadle Town were finding out once again that the old adage of not taking your chances is a costly affair is certainly true as Brown claimed his third goal of the season for the Reds. From then on, AFC Liverpool came alive and could have and perhaps should have added to their tally. John Lawless was unlucky to see his low shot come back off the inside of the post at the end of a move that began with Anthony Brown deep inside the Reds' half. Paul Brown then tried his luck from 25 yards with an ambitious volley on the turn, but while it was on target, it proved little trouble for Stephen Piggott. The Reds then almost doubled their advantage twice in a matter of seconds. Firstly, substitute unit Danny Kirchiova was unfortunate to see his effort come back off the woodwork, and then Stephen Jones will be left wondering how he didn't convert Paul Brown's driven cross with the goal at his mercy. John Lawless then went close with an instinctive first-time effort that brought a good save out of Stephen Piggott. It wasn't all one-way traffic though. Cheadle Town substitute Carl Sutton's impressive run down the right flank that saw him work his way through on goal forced Stephen Longrig into action once again. And Christopher Sherrington, with a touch of good fortune, almost turned in Ben Connolly's cross at the near post. Back down at the other end, a neat turn by Stephen Jones gave him the opportunity to get a shot in on goal, but Stephen Piggott there was to deny the striker his first goal of the season. With the game finally balanced, Stephen Longrig proved his value once again when he produced a fine reaction save to prevent Luke Pearson's deflected cross from sneaking into the top corner. With time running out for the visitors, it appeared as though they knew it wasn't to be their day, and Josh Taylor's near-post drive was the best they could conjure in the remaining time. That wasn't quite it for the action though, as John Lawler struck them inside of the same post for the second time in the match, as the Reds progressed through to face a trip to Ramsbottom United in the preliminary round. Loss, is that quite hard to take?
Overall, we thought we played really well. We thought we should have won the game, but if you don't take your chances, that's what happens, isn't it? So, not much can really say about that. Your finishing was more clinical than ours, and maybe that's the Premiership that does it for you. But that's the way it goes.
Yeah, had quite a few decent chances, especially in the first half.
Yeah, we had enough chances to finish it. Headers that we should have scored, shots we should have scored, but again, all I can say is if you don't take your chances, the result shows it. What can we say? We competed and we just didn't finish it off. So move on to the next game and take the good performance from that and move it forward with us rather than dwelling on the past. FA Cup, and wish you guys all the best as usual.
AFC Liverpool could have put the game to bed, but again they didn't take their chances and then you came back into it.
Yeah, well we started pushing, didn't we? Pushing forward to try and get an equaliser and expose ourselves at the back, and had you been more clinical then, it could have been a pretty bad score really. But what do you do if you're chasing? You think we've got a chance. It's a one-off game, cup game. You go for it, and if it comes right for you, it's great. If it doesn't, then you might as well get beat 5-0, get beat 1-0. So we went for it and exposed ourselves, but got to put a game out there. You've got to try your best.
You've had a good start to the season though, haven't you?
It's been fine for us so far, yeah. Lost one. Well, this is the second loss of 5 games, a 5-game run. So the positives are there. We found all the way through the games we've played, it's just not clinical enough. But we'll get that. We'll work on that in training and get that sorted out.
So yeah, hopes and ambitions for the season.
I don't want to tempt fate, but we've got, every year we've pushed a bit further than where we've been last year, so let's push for as high as we possibly can. That's all we can really aim for.
Well, unlucky on today, and good luck for the rest of the season.
The same to yourselves as usual. It's always a pleasure to play you guys, and wish you all the best for the future. Cheers.
Congratulations, 1-0. Glad to get through that.
I am, to be fair, Paul. I think it could have been 6-5 at the way the game was going. I don't think anyone wanted to win it half the time. But it's the FA Cup. I'll take the 1-0 win, mate.
It was a strange old game, wasn't it?
You're not kidding. We started out okay for the first 20 minutes, and then for some reason we just stopped what we've been doing, taking too many touches, getting closed down. And to be fair, Cheadle have had 1 or 2 chances. Great save off Steve Long in the first half. But it's cup football at the moment, isn't it? So I'll take, like I just said before, I'll take the 1-0 win, making me progress.
Maybe that was the difference. You took your chance and Cheadle didn't.
Yeah, I mean, the chance that we've created and scored, it's been a good goal, to be fair. But like I said before, we should have won it a little bit more comfortable than what we did, to be honest. But, like I said, it's cup football, and I'll take 1-0 all for the rest of the season if we have to, mate.
After you scored, it seemed to knock the stuffing out of Cheadle, and you should have perhaps put the game to bed.
Yeah, again, the way we play, I mean, I think at times we've overplayed. But we've hit the post on a couple of occasions there. Keepers pulled off 1 or 2 decent saves, and there's been 1 or 2 sitters. But on another day we probably could have scored 5 or 6. But like I said, they could have probably scored 1 or 2 themselves.
Yeah, they got back into it with their substitutes came on.
Yeah, and again, they freshened it up a little bit, and their substitutes looked a little bit lively. So, but who did our Danny Donut? When our Danny Donut come on, he looked a little bit lively, and he was unlucky with a decent little run, and he got a decent strike off, so he was unlucky, to be fair.
That post saw some action today, didn't it?
Didn't it just? I think Prescott Groundsman will have to paint it again, mate, because it's been hammered one way, shape or form. It was a decent game. It wasn't brilliant, but it was a decent game, and shall I say, typical Sunday football, mate?
Nice trip for you to Ramsbottom United in the next round.
Yeah, it's been nice to see the Ramsbottom boys again. And again, it's a challenge for the football club. It's a challenge to the players. So hopefully, we go there, put on a decent show and you know, hopefully progress.
Busy week ahead for you as well. Wigan Rowan Park Tuesday and then Bootle on Thursday.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, it's the old cliche, innit? You've got to take one game at a time, and you know, Tuesday comes first, Paul, so I'll concentrate more on that, and the other one I'll get on that one when I'm ready.
Congratulations on today's result.
Thank you very much, Paul. I fell asleep.